going way back to when he was 2 years old and first diagnosed. It was a long time ago. I was scared. It took us a while to get him diagnosed, but it was just a scary thought. I felt totally unprepared. The thought of giving him shots, when they first told me his blood sugar was over 1,000 when he was diagnosed, and I didn't know what that meant, except they told me I had to go to ICU. And so I sat in ICU for the night with him, and they wouldn't let me hold him because he needed to be in a crib and he needed to be on an IV. So I couldn't hold him. They were afraid I'd fall asleep. And so I had to let him sit in the crib, and I sat there and held a stuffed animal all night long.
She used to have a high chair that I would fill with sugar. I have pictures of her sitting in her high chair. Sarah, could you please eat one thing? You feel like you could eat one thing? Could you try? You want to try? Mommy will eat one thing too. And so, looking back, see, when you're in it, and you're thick in it, you're determined, and you're looking at your child's eyes, and you're like, this is what needs to happen, and this is what's going to happen, and we're going to get there. And I'm going to get there in the most natural form possible.
Right now he feels pretty omnipotent, and I worry that, you know, if he doesn't keep his diabetes in check all the time, you know, he'll be unhealthy later in life. So, but he's 16, so he's like, Mom, I'm doing great, you know, I'm having a great day, you know.
The hardest part with this diagnosis was the controlling of what he's gonna eat. I've always had fruit, but now it had to be on a set schedule, and could he have that piece of fruit? And I remember the hardest thing was he came by the kitchen and wanted to grab an apple, and I said, no, you can't have the apple, because I couldn't know how to control that.
Sarah's future is so amazing. I've told her since she was a young child, she would go to bed and, you know, I'd kiss her and I'd kiss her doll and, you know, her baby, that was her baby, and I'd say, okay, you two are gonna change the world one day. And every night she would say, do you think I'm gonna change the world, Mom? I know you're gonna change the world, Sarah.
Evan, your dad and I love you so much, and we only want health and happiness for you. And there's times when you just don't want to hear it from us anymore, but we want you to be healthy and happy, and know that we're always there for you.
So my mom, through diabetes, she's helped me a lot. She's always there for me. She's always constantly on me, test, take a shot, do this, do that. And after a while, it just gets annoying, but I know all she's trying to do is help me.
My mom is really, really important to me. There are totally times when I'm like, Mom, I just really don't like you right now. But I know that in my heart that it's totally to help me. And I really love her for it, and she's had to sacrifice so much for me, and I'm really sad that she has to, but it's because she loves me that she does, and it makes me really appreciative, and I just love her so much.
Thank you, Mommy. I love you. You've always been there to help me through it. Thank you so much.
Mom, you're everything to me. You're there when I'm sick. You're there when I'm healthy. You're there to help me through good times and bad. And through these 11 years of having diabetes, you had to go above and beyond what normal mothers had to do. And I can't express enough how much I love you and how much it means to me. Thank you.
She supported me my entire life with everything, PADRE, sports, work, anything I've ever wanted to do. She's always been there for me, and she's done whatever she's needed to do to make my life the best that it could be.
I love my mom all the way to the moon.
She's always on my toes. She always makes sure I got she's like, did you bolus for this? You bolus for that? Yes, Mom, I got that. And she's helped me change my sight, and she's just always like guiding me through what I need to do for the rest of my life.
She will test my blood in the middle of the night. She has been for the past 5 years, and everyone tells her she's crazy for waking up in the middle of the night. Like, nobody does that, but it's for her own comfort and saint of mine that she wants to make sure that I'm fine all the time.
Mom, thanks for everything you've done for me. I just love that you're always there for me, and you're always willing to help me with anything that I have. And just, I love you, and have a happy Mother's Day.
Mom, happy Mother's Day. I love you so much.
Happy Mother's Day, Mom.
Mom, I love you, and happy Mother's Day.
I love you, Mom. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day, Mom. I love you.
Happy Mother's Day. Thank you so much for helping me.
Happy Mother's Day, Mom, and I love you. Happy Mother's Day. I love you.
Mom, happy Mother's Day, and I love you.
Hi, Mom. Have a happy Mother's Day, and I love you so much.
Happy Mother's Day, Mom. I love you.
Happy Mother's Day. I love you.
I love you, Mommy.